Hello students, this is Monica, PGT in Computer Science from Sri GK Jain Higher Secondary School. Today I am going to teach for 11th Standard Computer Applications Chapter 11 HTML Creating Links. And this video is a continuation of my previous videos. In my previous videos I already explained you about how to format a text using HTML and how to create table using HTML and how to create list using HTML. Now we are going to learn about how to create link using HTML. Links, it's a very important feature in HTML to connect any web resources. You can say, for example, if I search for any particular information in the internet, I will get n number of links one after the other. If I click the one particular link, what will happen? That link will redirect me to the page that contains a detailed information about what I searched for. That is nothing but your links. And the second important point, the HTML link is used to create hyperlinks to the web content. Web content is nothing but a web content can be any document, any HTML document you can say, or any particular document or an external web page. If you are working in one particular page, that page will redirect to a next external page that refers to a external web page, and any multimedia content. You already known about the multimedia contents, but you will have a detailed description in your 12th standard. You will have a separate chapter about this multimedia contents, and now you have to know what are the contents are all about. You will have either you can have an image, audio, video or any animation. So all this will come under the multimedia content. So a web content is nothing but it can be any document, any HTML document or an external web page that you are giving a link as, and it can be a multimedia content or even external document or even a part of the current document also. So anything that comes under the web content. And while creating the links, you have to mainly concentrate on two important sections. The first section is nothing but the name of a file or the URL to which you want to give a link with. And the second important section is the text that will act as a clickable link. Okay, so I told you already the two important sections is here. I will explain the structure afterwards. I am just telling you the sections, what are the sections you have. The first one I told you, either it can be a name of a file or the URL, whatever you can mention. And the text is nothing but if you click this text, what happened? This clickable link will redirect you to the next page of the web or the current page, whatever you are giving a link as. It can be a current document or it can be external web page also. So the structure is mainly depends on these two important sections. The first one is your name of the file or the URL, and the second one is nothing but your clickable link. And A is nothing but is your anchor tag, and this tag is used to create links using the HTML with the href. Href is nothing but the attribute of this anchor tag. Href is nothing but it's a hypertext reference. So whatever the URL or the file name, whatever you are giving in the text, it will refer. If you click this text, what will happen? This href will refer to you to the whatever URL or whatever file you gave in the structure of your anchor tag. So this is your structure. You have to start by opening the anchor tag with the href attribute that is equal to a web content path or the URL. Either you can give the name of the file or you can give the URL. And you have to close this anchor tag and the text. Text is nothing but your clickable link, and you have to again close this anchor tag. This is an example for your link starting with the anchor tag href. I am here giving an example http:// tnscret.org. I am giving here the URL, and by closing this and clickable text. If I click this TNSCRET, what happened? This text will forward me to the page whatever I mentioned here under the href. Now we are going to see about the HTML color links. The link will appear in all the browsers by default as this colors. If the link is unvisited, then the link will be underlined and it will be displayed as blue in color. If the link is visited at least once, it will be underlined and the color will turn from blue to purple. And if the link is active, then the link will be underlined and that link will be red in color. So we will easily identify by seeing the link itself whether it is unvisited, visited, or it is active now. So we can easily categorize by using the colors. I am repeating, if it is unvisited, it will be blue. If it is visited, it will be purple. If the link is active, then the link will be red in color, and all the links will be underlined in nature. And you have two important categories. One is your internal link and other is your external link. Internal link is nothing but you will create a link in a particular section of the same document. The link will direct you to the particular section of the same document itself. That is what is nothing but your internal link. Here I gave an example part that explains you what is internal link. You have to write all the HTML head, the body and all. Inside the paragraph, I am creating here with two hyperlinks. One is #tn and other one is AP. So TN I am giving here as a clickable text. So this is one file name or the URL that I will mention under href, and here these two are the clickable links. If you click this link, then what happened? This link will redirect to the same document but in some other section. So TN Tamil Nadu, AP is Andhra Pradesh. So I am closing the paragraph here and I am referring my anchor tag with the name attribute. If I click this Tamil Nadu, then what happened? This TN will refer this TN. So whatever the paragraph I am giving here under the name attribute TN will be displayed to me. If I click Andhra Pradesh, then what happened? The second paragraph, whatever I mentioned referred with the name AP will be displayed to me. So this is the internal link which is used to refer the particular paragraph or a particular page in the same document itself. And coming to your external link is nothing but you will have a link that redirects you to the external web pages. For example, here is an example for your external link. I am starting here with the HTML head, title I am giving here as link. So same way for internal also you have to write all these points. You have to start with HTML, you have to open the head tag, title, under title you have to give internal links, and you have to close the title, and I am closing the head tag. Inside the body tag, I am defining that heading as H1, align center. So what will happen? This heading will be aligned center with the H1 headings tag. So welcome to, I am using the BR tag here. So what happened? I will get a break over here. href is equal to, I am mentioning the URL or file name, whatever is convenient for me, I can mention under href. So what will happen? This href will redirects me to the particular page what I mentioned over here. And State Council of Educational Research and Training. This is the clickable link. If I click that link, if I click this link, what happened? This href will directs me to the page whatever I mentioned. If I know I am closing the anchor tag here and H1 body and the HTML. If I run this program in the browser, then what will happen? My output will be the State Council of Educational Research and Training. That will be in underlined blue color because it is not visited. So if you click that link, then your href will redirect to the page whatever I mentioned here under the anchor tag, and the link now will change to underlined with purple. If the link is active, then I told you it will be underlined in red color. So this is what all about your creating links, and from this your 11th chapter got over. I explained you all the 4 topics in separately in my all videos. The first video I told you about the formatting text using HTML, and the second one creating table, third one creating list, and now it's creating link. So all these 4 sections will be combined as your chapter 11. And hope you can subscribe our channel for more educational videos and for the latest updates. And if you like the video, you can click, you can give me the like option also. I hope you enjoyed the class today and you understood some concepts under the links of HTML. Thank you, students.